god of rock and roll. Are you there? It's me, Anthony. Anyway, I really want to be famous. I was wondering if maybe you could help me out with that?
No way, Yahweh, there is no God.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who is this?
This is the Lord of the Underworld.
Oh, I must have the wrong number. I was trying to dial 7.
Well, I'm afraid you've dialed wrong, 'cause you've reached 666.
Wow, my mistake. But hey, since I have you on the phone, would you maybe consider becoming my manager? Or maybe you just have some advice on how to write a really big hit song. What do I do?
All you have to do is sing about me. Because the best way to sell art is with controversy. So let's all worship Satan together. It's just for business, not for pleasure. So let's all worship Satan together. It makes everyone's career so much better.
Okay, alright. I know what you're thinking. How could I ask the Prince of Darkness to be my manager? But look, all the stories you've heard about Satan, those are just rumors. You don't even know if they're true. And if Satan is really so bad, then why does he have so many nicknames? Where did those come from? He must have had at least a few friends. Oh, Lucifer, you old devil, you.
Let's all worship Satan together.
Okay, here's the thing. Even when they're not all that great, people just love songs about the devil. But even if this song becomes a really big hit, makes a lot of money, Satan will get paid most of the royalties. You know, that was the deal. But to hell with it. I'm not even worried about anything anymore. Plus, I already sold my soul to the devil, so I could get into heaven.
Let's all worship Satan together. It's just for right now, it's not forever. Let's all worship Satan together. When it goes out of fashion, never mind whatever. Drank so much coffee today that technically I am on cocaine. I have multiple personalities, but they are all exactly the same. My psychic friend has short-term memory loss, so she remembers tomorrow like it was today. Yesterday I spilled mustard on my mustard-colored jeans, and today there's an invisible stain. Oh no, oh no, oh no, where'd it go? Oh no, the stain appeared without a trace, and that'll never come out. out as long as I wear a disguise. Everybody has a birthday coming up. As long as they do not die, the revolution will be televised. In fact, you probably missed it 'cause it wasn't really advertised. I am a pessimistic narcissist. I always feel empty, but I'm full of myself half the time. I know, I don't know, oh no, I don't. I am perfect, but not every time. Oh, I thought the song was done. I am perfect, but not every time.
My sister gave me her new phone number the other day, but I'm pretty lazy, so I just keep using the old number instead. The woman who has that number now is my new sister, and we talk every day. Luckily, they're both named Stephanie, so I didn't even have to change her contact information in my phone. Sometimes I think that my old sister is still trying to reach me, but I don't answer calls from numbers I don't recognize. But anyway, while I was on the phone with Stephanie, she said that she just started doing yoga and she feels better than ever. She said that I should try doing it too. And I never used to take advice from my old sister, but this time I thought, new sister, new me. But when I tried yoga, I pulled a muscle in my back. It was the worst pain I've ever felt in my entire life. So I tried to call my doctor, but the number must have changed because some
Hear us. What's going on, Zoom? It is that special time to give it up for your host. You know him, you love him. It's Anthony Kapfer. Woo!
Hello! Welcome to Digital Slumber Party. Okay. I will introduce my wonderful co-host in a minute. But I just want to talk about what's in the news for a little bit. You guys have been reading the news? Yeah,
Yep.
this guy knows. Yeah, things are so bad lately. I can't even listen to the band The Presidents of the United States of America anymore. Oh, okay. Woo!
No more peaches for Anthony.
No more peaches. I feel like a lump. Okay. Gulf of Mexico, Taylor's version. Ooh. Being an American musician in 2025 feels like being in the band that was on the Titanic. Woo! Hello.
I like this. Woo! Hello.
You want to know something? There's no jokes on these cards.
Woo!
Ooh. Oh, I was born in 1984, but in a way, we all were. Oh! I've been so unmotivated by how bad everything is. Today I ate a banana and I felt accomplished. Oh!
That one's hard to laugh at because it's too true.
Too true. You're right. How about too fascist, too furious? Oh! Okay, let's see what else we got. I'm out of cards. This is it's a paper towel. Let's see, we got anything good on here? No. Let's see. What about this Costco receipt? Is that all the? That's all the. That's all the current events. So the only other one I have is a Better Than Ezra cover band called Worse Than Ezra. Okay, everybody. I didn't even get to read off of my hot sauce packet, but let's get this show started. You know her, you love her, ladies and gentlemen, Amber Irish. I lost my kick drum.
It sounds like one of those little monkeys with the cymbals.
Yeah.
That seems like an appropriate intro.
Yeah, I wanted to give you a good intro.
Thank you.
I gave you a little splash symbol.
It's so cute.
Oh, how are you?
Barely hanging on is how I am doing. Often doing a lot of like somatic breathing exercises because I'm just always on the verge of a panic attack. So that's great.
Oh yeah.
Love that.
That is good.
Yeah.
Good to have breathing exercises when civilization is crumbling.
Yeah, I've heard that like as a therapy treatment for people who've been traumatized, doctors sometimes have people play Tetris because that's supposed to help organize the brain in a way so it doesn't develop trauma responses and such an attachment to the trauma. So just playing Tetris nonstop. I'm actually playing Tetris right now.
I hate to break the news to you. I played a lot of Tetris as a kid, and look how I turned out.
Yeah, nothing phases you. You're so well invested. Nothing seems to upset you ever. It's so great. Your emotional responses are totally in proportion to what's happening.
What's that supposed to mean?
But yeah. So how are you?
Oh, great. You know, just I don't know, just waking up.
Oh yeah.
Somehow every morning. I don't know. Not that good, really. Oh. But I've been writing a lot of songs, so that's something. Yeah, everything's pretty much for the birds right now. But wasn't that fun? The opening? Remember when I used to do the monologue jokes? And
what a throwback to, what was that, 4 years ago?
4 years ago when I used to do a lot of prep work for the show.
Remember that? Remember you used to do, and like every single week you'd be like, here, I only have 15 jokes. And I put them all on Twitter and they did well. Yeah. Do you remember that? Remember when Twitter wasn't owned by like an evil billionaire?
Yeah, it was owned by a slightly less evil billionaire.
I mean, he didn't use it to try and like communicate official government matters with Twitter. Yeah. And that's where you piloted all of your jokes that you then did on this show.
A lot.
There were always you would always like also, I don't know if anybody knows, this is some BTS info. Anthony would always have brand new cards every single week and never pick up the old cards. So my bedroom, which then became a very tiny studio, was just covered in little cards, little note cards.
I had 100 jokes written in bad handwriting.
Oh,
all over the place.
It's like a beautiful mind, but if he was a comedian instead of a scientist.
Yeah, and I used to do a lot of. There was a couple of weeks where I did like 10 minutes of jokes.
I remember, and then we would have 2 guests. Oh my gosh!
And a musical guest.
That's when everybody was like peak COVID, peak just existing at home, needed something to do so that they didn't murder their partner or whatever. Had been drinking for hours prior to that. Remember?
I remember.
And now here we are. And you've
Boy.
taken up drinking now, which is so great. Do you want to tell people about your latest ventures in drinking?
Oh man, I think I quit again.
Yeah.
We can, did you have a way you wanted to tell it?
Mine is gonna be like a horror story. Yours is probably
please.
just like you
No,
just
please
had a
do
good
the
time.
horror story.
So one night, actually it started in the day. The sun was still out. And I look up and I see that Anthony has grabbed the handle of vodka from on top of the fridge. He is filling up a small glass and then cutting it with the likes of a pickle juice I have never known. It's his favorite drink, a spicy pickle martini. But we don't have any vermouth, so he's just drinking pickle juice and vodka. And he downs it pretty quick. He goes into the other room. He downs it pretty quick. The next I look up and he's enjoying another glass of this pickle juice and vodka. It looks like pee, like a very dehydrated man's urine. And I'm thinking to myself, that's a lot of alcohol for someone who doesn't drink that much. But I trust him. He's an adult. And then he eats a lunch, a hearty lunch of shredded pork sliders. And then immediately he goes into the bathroom. And I look at the clock and I think, he's been in there for a really long time. Maybe he's pooping. And I text you, are you okay? And you say, I feel sick. And I say, uh-oh, are you okay? Are you going to throw up? And you say, maybe. And then I don't hear from you for another 10 minutes. And then you turn on the shower, and I can still hear you, and you are definitely getting very sick.
Oh.
I know. Oh, no. I don't like that. I hate that. And so then you come out, and you are very woozy. And you are just drunk. You're so drunk. I've never seen you drunk before. And then you go into bed and you lie down for 2 hours. You call that a nap. It's just you drunk sleeping it off. And then you wake up and you come out into the living room and the overhead light is too bright. And then you are about to get sick again. So you go and lie down again. The end.
Yeah,
alcoholic for 2.5 hours.
Ooh, it's not for me.
Yeah, it's not
for me.
You're not built for it. I was surprised. You got. It was not a fun night for you.
No, it was like early afternoon drinking.
Yeah.
And then late afternoon nap. Then I was awake for like 2 more hours, and then I just went right to bed, like probably 9 p.m.
I know. Oh, it's a compressed experience as we get older. The drinking, right? It's like the fun is much smaller, and the hangover and sick part is much, much longer, spanning sometimes over multiple days.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Not good. No thanks. I haven't touched the stuff since.
I know, a whole 6 days. You have to get you a chip, a little coin.
I'm shaking though. I got the shakes.
Oh, a dirty gherkin. That's exactly what you had. It was not a martini of any sort.
It was a dirty gherkin, yeah.
It was just vodka and pickle juice.
Dirty gherkin is when it comes up.
Oh.
I drank a spicy pickle martini. I barfed a dirty gherkin.
Oh. So gross. Also, I will say I thought it was so considerate of you to put on the shower so that I wouldn't have to listen to you throw up.
Yeah, because I know you have that the fear of vomit.
Yeah. It was great.
And it was the first time that I've vomited since I've known you.
Since we've done the show.
I have not vomited since the 2010s.
I know.
The good old days.
The good old days.
Here we are.
Trying to remember my last I'm sure though it wasn't having a couple of drinks in the afternoon. It was probably like out doing shows and pounding whiskey until like 5 a.m.
Yeah,
and
at
then,
like a comedy club where they were like not paying you as much as they should have, so they just gave you free drinks instead.
Yeah, you could have stopped at not paying me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was all the incentive I needed.
Yeah.
Free, like working for free, but getting free drinks.
Mm-hmm.
What am I gonna do? Not get drunk out of my mind?
I know. Yeah, amazing. Yeah. Well, it was kind of like that, like a little bit. Except you were not funny. It was all very scary and sad. And you did not feel good at all. I'm so sorry.
I didn't feel good.
But you're back on the wagon. On the wagon? Off the wagon.
I'm on the wagon, I guess.
You're on the wagon of sobriety, off the path of destruction to your liver.
I should have had a couple. I should have had a couple of drinks during this show.
Ooh.
Just to, just to keep it exciting. Will he? Won't he?
Oh gosh. Ugh. I hope you don't. But yeah, so that was fun. It's been such a roller coaster of emotions and things happening for you the last week.
Yeah. I thought I'd take up drinking since everything is so bad
Why not?
in the world. I was like, how bad could it get? What's the worst that could happen? But I guess I gotta just I guess I'm just gonna have to feel everything now.
Oh my goodness. And when are they gonna do, like in Futurama where they just put your brain into like a jar of water? Mm-hmm. Can they just do that to me? Just suspend my brain somewhere, so like
until
the essence of my soul still exists,
28.
Yeah. And then they just put me back into the body.
Yeah
Easy peasy. But yeah, I was hoping that we could do this show under better circumstances, since this is the last of Digital Slumber Party that there will be for a while.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's probably so. I mean, I guess we don't know exactly what we're gonna do, but I'll probably keep this. I'll keep the time slot for a little bit and do more of like the music type shows that I've been doing without you. But I think this will be. Well, I'll probably call it something else maybe. But this is kind of the last one. At least for a little while.
Well, that's okay. I think watching you do your thing musically is everybody's preference. It's always very fun.
I don't know about
do a great job. You could call it band practice. That's what you call the show.
Yeah.
It's just you.
I don't think people prefer it. I think people put up with it. But I do that show 2 or 3 times. And I've pretty much played at least all the material that I have that I can remember how to play.
Well, that's different from all of the material that you have. Like you have
a lot of material.
A huge collection of songs to play.
But still, if I played an hour set every week, how many weeks does it take until you heard everything?
Well, that's why you got to grow an audience, because you never know who's going to be there on what day.
So I got to figure, maybe it'll be more of like some new stuff, working on things. Maybe I chat with I don't know. Maybe I chat with the people watching. I don't know what it's going to be exactly, but I know for right now, since everything is so bad, we can't keep doing this like this for now.
Are you going to do jokes up top?
Maybe I should.
10 minutes of jokes up top.
10 minutes of just my worst threads. It would be cool to try to come up with some, a few minutes of fresh stuff every week and then see how it works. And then I don't know what the rest of it will be, but I'll figure it out. I guess there's going to be like interns or something I've heard. So maybe they'll chat with me.
Interns like Doge? There's a Doge interns?
They're going to come in. They're going to steal all your information.
Yeah.
And
all your information, all your jokes. That's what they'll do.
All my jokes and all of your tax information. And
they will.
And we'll have a good time.
Yeah, then you'll get an email anonymously that just says, "What did you do this week? Tell me what you did this week."
I like that he says, "Give me 5 bullets." I'm like, okay. Sure about that? Sure about that? I could have just ended it right there. Check out all the rest of the sentences. Happy to, absolutely. Yeah, it'll be great. Keeping the creative time. It's been very challenging to get into creative space for me or stay creative, which is why I've taken so much time away from the show, because I'm a Debbie Downer right now. So it will be. We all are, though. It's not just
yeah, but like I don't want to come on here and then be like, which is I think what it sounds like when I complain about stuff. So, Sarah said they love that people have been spamming the email though.
Oh yeah, that's good. Most likely he's got some kind of AI filtering process though, so I'm sure he's not the one sitting down.
I know he's so stupid. Maybe I'll keep my job because my initials are AI. Maybe that's
hello. Do you have that written on a card?
Oh yeah. The thing that keeps me employable are my initials.
Oh man. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, we'll take some time for now, and then we'll figure out. Maybe if things get a little more stable down the line, we will have a better idea of how we can do what we've been doing for the past 4 years. But I don't know, whatever's going to happen. But I'm glad that you're here this week, and we can kind of just do what we've been doing, reminisce.
Yeah. What's been your favorite? What's a highlight of the show for you?
Honestly, I
swear to God, if you say you don't know, I will fight you.
I was gonna say my favorite was when we realized why bother with the guests? Let's just talk to each other the whole time. That was, to me, that's when we really. I feel like that was when we hit our stride.
Yeah.
Because I remember, and most of the guests that we had were really good. But I remember there were a couple of weeks where we found guests that we didn't really know that well, and they came on, and it was like it felt like work to chat with them. And I was like, man, why are we doing this? If we're not going to have anything interesting to say, we might as well just take that person out of the equation and just make the show all about us.
Yeah. You were really very excited about structuring it like a late night talk show. And then when push came to shove, it was like, oh boy, this is a lot of work.
Turns out I'm no Letterman.
Yep.
Who knew?
Yep. It's also funny because you don't like to ask questions. And so you would do your 10 minutes of jokes and be like, hey, what's up? And then it would be like, ooh, do you want to play a game?
Oh, yeah, we did games for a while.
We did do games for a hot second.
Games. We did the dramatic lyric reading.
That was always very fun.
That was
always very fun.
A cool time. If we were more prepared, we would do this as like a clip episode, and we'd have some some clips. But we don't have any clips. Just use your memory. Most of you guys have been watching. You remember we would do just read the lyrics like it was like it was a dramatic monologue.
That's true. There are a bunch of people on TikTok or maybe Instagram. That's what their whole
That's their whole
thing is just dramatic ratings of popular songs. So you're welcome, internet.
Yeah, we were doing it 4 years ago.
No, we were just adding to it.
We were
doing it like an improv troupe does it, you know?
Yeah.
Just like as a fun time waster. These people are serious about it.
Oh, yeah, I like ours better. Ours was fun. But yeah, that's my favorite. Once we got rid of the guests and we just would get weird with each other, that was my favorite. That's my favorite era of the Digital Slumber Party.
Yeah.
Because we've had some weird conversations.
I mean, yeah, but there's always like a sort of a similar theme where we bring it back to Tim Allen, brought it back to Guy Fieri.
Bring it back to 9/11.
Lots of 9/11.
Back to Guy Fieri and Tim Allen doing 9/11.
And also a lot of John Stamos' belly button, I feel like, for a while there.
Yep.
That was a recurring theme for us for quite some time. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of, COVID complaining, but a lot of jokes about you complaining.
A lot of me complaining, and then jokes about me complaining.
And then you complaining about the jokes about you complaining, obviously. Yeah. That's the next iteration of it's like you're like a Pokemon. Like that's your fully evolved form.
Everything's terrible, haha. I do complain a lot, huh?
Are you making this realization now after 4 years of this show and 40 years of being alive?
Oh man.
Not that much. You're okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Also, fun fact, Anthony got his new passport today.
Yeah! Hey. I can leave if I want to!
Yeah. The new passports are, like fancy. The new passports are fancy.
Very fancy. I don't have it near me. But yeah, I did it online.
Ooh.
I thought it was going to take forever.
Yeah.
And it came in like 3 weeks. So that's good. What was I gonna say? You took my new passport photo in our bathroom.
Yes. Yeah.
Did you know you could do that? You can just take a photo in the bathroom against the white wall.
Yeah.
And just it's a phone photo. It's an iPhone photo in the bathroom, and that is on my official documentation now. If I want to travel.
Kind of nice. It's like you take a bit of home with you everywhere you go.
Yep.
Just the waterlogged bathroom walls of our apartment. It's nice. It's nice.
Yeah, it's good. So if you haven't done it, everybody go get your passports just in case.
Yes.
Mine expired last year, and if your passport has expired in the last 5 years, you can renew it. You don't need to start from the beginning.
Yeah.
I'll let you renew an expired passport. So, and you can do everything online. I didn't have to go anywhere. I did it all in my underwear. Even in my photo, I don't think I'm wearing pants.
No.
It's cropped, so I'm wearing a long t-shirt. You don't see, and then also the photo gets cropped further. So it's like, you give them a photo down to your waist, and then they crop it like this. But you can't tell that I wasn't, I don't think I was wearing pants.
Probably
I was
not.
in my underwear.
Probably not.
In the bathroom, and I didn't have to go anywhere.
Maybe that's why they expedited it. They were like, I don't want to look at this anymore. This guy has no pants on. What is this?
What is it? Maybe they
crop it.
Yeah, just crop it up to his neck. How high can we crop it? Can we do just this much?
You have, I would say, the most suspicious part of your whole physical appearance are your crazy eyes. Sometimes you do crazy eyes, and it makes you look like that is terrifying. I would hate to be like in a government building next to a guy looking like that around. You're looking for like.
And you can't wear glasses in the passport photo.
I know.
The glasses have always softened my look.
Yeah.
Without the glasses, I look insane. I look angrier. I look crazier.
You look meaner. Like if I saw you, if I didn't know you and I was walking down the sidewalk and you were coming at me, I would cross the street.
Yeah.
You were like glaring like that.
I would too. I'd be like, "Who's this guy? What's he looking at?"
And you're just walking towards a mirror.
I'll fight you. That's why our neighbor wants to beat me up every time we see him.
Yeah. Oh, and that's another thing is you found out great intel about the neighbor.
Oh yeah, you guys remember this guy, right? The guy that looks at me like he wants to fight me every time that I see him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I was talking to one of our neighbors who we're friends with now. I won't say her name. Or should I say her name?
Susan. Her name is Susan.
Her name is Susan.
Or is it? Maybe that's just a cover.
Are we protecting? Did we change the names to protect the innocent? The guy who sucks is named Brandon. Surprise, surprise. White guy named Brandon sucks.
It's an Onion headline. Wow.
But yeah, I found out that he has an anger problem that goes back all the way to childhood. I guess he was adopted when he was like 2, and then and also, but his parents are rich. They work in Hollywood, kind of behind the scenes, and so he was adopted. When he was like 3 years old, he threw a rock through Susan's window.
Oh, so mean.
And I guess through the years, he's been kind of a problem. At one point, his parents, and this guy's like 30 or 35. I don't know. He's not a kid anymore. But a couple of years ago, his parents kicked him out, and I don't know how he ended up back in. I think he bullied his way back in. I heard that they're afraid. Like sometimes they go in their room and close the door just to like get away from him because it's just the anger in the house, I guess, is so he's got a threatening presence, is what I was told. And a couple of years ago, there was a gardener working on the house, and this guy Brandon, he chased the gardener around with a knife. No. Because he thought the gardener was looking at his woman.
No.
That's what he said.
He didn't say that.
Gardener was looking at it.
He said,
ah! So yeah, I guess, maybe he thought I was trying to steal his girlfriend or something when he saw me. Because, I mean, obviously, just look at me.
Yeah. Yeah. He probably saw your passport picture and he was like, oh no.
This guy doesn't even wear pants.
Irresistible.
Simply irresistible. So anyway, now that I know that he pulls knives on people, I guess I have to like be nice to him when I see him.
No, you have to be nice to him. You just don't have to, give him the crazy eyes. Yeah, that's very aggressive.
I won't do it. I won't look at him weird. What am I gonna do? I can't even run away if he pulls a knife on me because I'm usually there with the dogs.
Oh my gosh, you would just leave the dogs, wouldn't you?
Is Vinny right there?
He is.
Should we have him do a little cameo real quick? Is he wearing it?
He is. Let me see if I can get.
So this will be great. Wait till you guys see this. This is gonna be. This is worth it. Believe me. Believe me when I tell you it's going to be worth it. Look at Vinny with his little neck pillow.
He's looking super cute. For those who don't know, he recently got his little neutering done and he got a bunch of teeth cleaned. So he is sleepy and he has a giant donut around his neck right now so that he does not lick his sutures, but that does not stop him because he is very determined.
He's a determined guy. He hated the collar that they sent him home with. Mm-hmm. I think all dogs hate those. So he ordered the inflatable neck pillow thing that is supposed to be a much more comfortable cone. And I don't think he loves it, but he doesn't mind it, and he sleeps. Oh. He sleeps well with it, and he's doing great. They cleaned all his teeth too, and they didn't have to extract any teeth, so he's got them all still. Actually, his teeth are now better than mine.
Yeah, we're going actually back to the vet to get a estimate for Anthony.
I'm gonna say they did such a good job. So give me the Vinny, please.
It's so true. Yeah, no extractions, just a good deep cleaning.
Don't empty my bag though. Just do the teeth.
I hate that you call it that.
He's got an empty bag now, but that's okay. He needed it done. He had a growth. We're still waiting on the biopsy, but we had to do it. Had to empty out that bag, but he doesn't seem to mind it. He's doing great, and he's got all his teeth still, so he gets to eat all his snacks and things.
Oh, Sarah said she used to call it an empty pocketbook.
An empty pocketbook. His coin purse.
I hate all of this.
He's like, hey, you got any change? I'm a little light.
Oh no.
My coin purse is empty.
Oh, well, that's horrible.
Yeah.
But he's great and the healthiest of us all.
Yeah, he's doing great now. So we were really worried that because he's 12 now, so he's a gamble when you got to do some procedures like that. But he did so great.
He did really great.
And he still needs to we still got to wait to get the stitches out and stuff. So we're trying to make him rest, but he doesn't know that he needs to rest, which means he feels great. He wants to jump around and just do all the stuff he normally does. Yeah.
He is very defiant, even though he's a little old boy with an empty coin purse. I thought his coins were making him crazy and so excitable, but it's just him.
He's still excited.
Yeah.
So we're happy
Bill
about
said that the bean bags are beanless.
His Beanie Baby doesn't have the tags anymore.
Okay, all right.
Oh boy, bean bags.
Hi, Vinny.
He doesn't seem to mind it.
He doesn't. The jokes about his...
The joke, yeah.
Yeah.
He seems more comfortable. I feel like because he had the growth, I think it was uncomfortable.
Oh,
He was kind of licking it a lot, and I don't know if it didn't... I don't know. Maybe it hurt him.
Maybe.
Because he's licking less with the stitches than he was before we did this. So
yeah, doing great.
So he's doing great, everybody. It's probably the only piece of good news we have to give you.
Yes.
About what's happening generally in the entire universe. But hey, Vinny's doing good.
He is just the sweetest, cutest little baby boy. I was so nervous, and just glad that he's doing okay. So that's nice. That's really nice.
Yeah.
Did you want to play a clip of something?
Yeah, I guess, I thought it'd be maybe more interesting than me playing a live thing. But I've been working on songs. I'm up to, I think, 21 songs for the month. Is it 21? 21 or 22?
Dang.
Let me see exactly what is it. And so I had a video that I threw together. 22 songs this month. So I finished a song today, and I was like, I could play it and mess it up all the way through. Or I could just show a little, I found this public domain video, like movie that I edited into like a little fake music video. But I figured I'd play the song. We could chat about it maybe after. So anyway, let me just set it up though. So you guys remember my my song "I See Uranus at Night"? And so then I started thinking maybe I could come up with, for the next Baldwig album, maybe I could come up with a sort of space rock opera.
Nice.
And so I wanted to write another, well, I have written some other space songs, but this one is related to the other Uranus song. Should I say the title of it, or?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, if you want.
So the title for right now, it's called Uranian Girl, and then in parentheses, where are you going with that death ray?
Ooh, okay.
And so it's like a sort of a continuation of the Uranus, the other Uranus song.
I love it.
You know, Uranian would be a person from Uranus.
Hold on. Can I just say this one thing really quick? This is back to Vinny and his penis stuff.
Good, perfect segue.
I know. I'm really sorry. I just don't want to forget because there's a lot of funny stuff happening.
Yes. Yeah, no, perfect.
Dark Secret said, number one, neutering takes a lot of balls. Number two, he wants to jump around because his junk is in a house of pain.
Okay. I like these. I like these.
That's it. And then you can transition. I just didn't want to forget. These are some really gold.
Oh, no, that's
little numbers.
I love that. That's really great. That was Dark Secret? Nice. So thanks for that contribution, Dark Secret. Also, thanks to Evil Dave for Venmoing at Digital Slumber Party.
Oh, thank you, Evil Dave.
And I guess, if Annie, if you don't mind, if you're able to. Oh, she is ready to go. Okay, here's the song I finished today. Oh, it's interesting that the lyrics come up. That's cool. I don't know if
Twitch can definitely hear it. Why can't we hear it?
You have to share the audio separately from the video.
It's been filtered.
It's been a while since All right, so Twitch is here. Yeah, we're just talking over the whole. We're just talking over it.
Yep. Let's see.
Enjoy that.
Let me unmute it. No, that's not right.
This is a cool video.
That's pretty fun. Can we pause it though?
Yes.
Oh no, I guess you want to figure out if it's working.
Oh, no, I can pause it for a minute here. Now it's just like, no, you may not pause it. Here, stop share. We'll stop share for a moment. That's right.
I hope I don't have to actually play it live because I did not memorize the lyrics yet.
Oh,
no! But 22 songs. Can you believe it?
That's pretty amazing.
22
Are all of them good? Are all of them releasable?
I think all of them are releasable. I don't think all of them fit. Like, the main two categories I have, it's either an Anthony Kapfer song, which means it's somewhat humorous, at least mildly, and like my jokes, or it's a Baldwig, which means maybe it's like a kind of garage rock kind of attitude. Maybe it's funny, silly. Maybe it's not funny. But then I have some other stuff that's like noisier. A couple of things that aren't. Well, one song doesn't have any lyrics, and then a couple of songs are just like they're not really funny. So out of the 22, probably like 18 or 19 would be either Anthony Kapfer or Baldwig, and then the other ones are miscellaneous. But I was trying to do less tracks that are just noise. So even if it's more noisy, it's still musical. And only one is instrumental this time. So sometimes I'll do like a bunch of instrumentals, and then it's like, you know, I have 20 songs or something, but I got 5 instrumentals that are for sure not going to be used for anything. So I just, you know, I was trying to just trying to work on more things that have the possibility of being something later.
Nice.
You know, so I could take 6 years to release it.
Well, yeah, I feel like the older stuff that you've been talking about releasing, it's so big. Like it's the idea of releasing it is such a big undertaking because you have literally been talking about it for like 10 years. So.
I know. That's how we should have ended our Digital Slumber Party. I should have had this meta album ready to go. Now it's just the legend of the meta album.
Yeah.
How is it ever going to be as good as...
You told me about that meta album on our first date.
I was working on it since well before that.
I don't think that you have worked on it since. I think you worked on it at some point, and then you talked about working on it for at least the last 5 years.
It's been a while since I worked on it. I did some mild, I started mixing it a couple months back. Started going back and mixing it again. But then
you were like, you got too precious about it. You're like, what if some existential crisis happens and I have already released this, then what? And then look at what's happening now. Lots of crises.
Yeah, perfect time in the world to put out an album about nothing. What does everybody want? Oh, they want songs about songs. Yeah. They don't want any kind of social commentary. They just want, you know, hey, this song is only one chord.
I think I've got your sound worked out,
Oh,
Anthony.
cool. Okay.
We're gonna try again, you guys.
Let's try again.
No
Take
promises. No promises. But let's see what happens. Let me know if you can hear it.
Yes.
Can you hear that?
No.
No. Well, let's see. Super exciting times here.
I thought that was good.
What about that?
No, I don't hear anything.
Lame. Super lame.
Wait, you have it muted on YouTube.
I just muted it on YouTube.
Oh.
It wasn't muted a second ago.
Well, maybe we can't do that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll keep working on it though.
That's okay. Anthony, where can people find you if they want to listen to this? Where will you be distributing future announcements about all of your next endeavors artistically?
Yeah, I guess, well, my social media everything is at Anthony Kapfer. Or if that becomes a Baldwig song, well, I'll also talk about it on my own at Anthony Kapfer. But at Baldwig, Whig is spelled W-H-I-G. Baldwig, get it? So it might eventually be a Baldwig song. I don't know, I guess I'll have to just learn it and play it next week, I guess.
That'd be fun.
I'm gonna, because I didn't play any of the songs. You know, I probably have. I played like 8 or 9 songs last week, new ones, and I probably have another 8 or 9 songs that I wrote in this past week. So I'll have even more than that next week. So I'll be playing some stuff next week and chatting and whatever. But I don't know what it would be called. I guess it's called band practice or virtual jam session or something like that. I don't know. What, digital jam session? I don't know. What? Do I keep the digital so people know it's...
I say keep Digital Slumber Party, but just do it in your pajamas.
Oh. No, it's not Digital Slumber Party if it's not the two of us.
Oh, you could get like a portrait of me and just hang it on the green screen.
A picture of you over this guy.
Yeah.
Just put your face there.
Yeah, you can just cut out circles for my eyes so he could look for it.
And it'll be like, what do you think? High five. Yeah, okay. Did you like that?
Ah! I'll say woo.
Ooh.
Ah!
I knew I should have just learned the song.
It's okay. You have next week.
I got
Maybe.
next week. Did you?
I don't know. We'll see.
Who knows if anybody will be here next week?
That's true. You should have learned the song today.
I should have just learned the song.
That's okay. They have content for next week. And people can tune in to hear all of your timely current event jokes and perceptions.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Written on Tapatio hot sauce packets and old paper towels.
Ooh.
Where can people find you if they want to keep up with all of your writings and art things?
Great question. People cannot. If they are not following me on the internet, all of my social media has been shut down. So don't look for me. I'll find all of you. How about that? Is that creepy enough? Yeah.
It's pretty creepy. Go ahead and put your handles in the chats.
Yep.
And she'll find you.
You let me know.
Drop those ats so that Amber can follow you.
Yeah. Oh, I am on Blue Sky. My handles everywhere are iWish, like EYEWISH, because that sounded like fun 15 years ago when I made that. Made that name up.
For like a year, I didn't know that your handle is I wish because it's supposed to sound like Irish. I was like, why is it I don't get it. What's I wish?
Yeah, and do you know how many times I've been tagged in people's photos of themselves in new glasses, because there's like a Danish company that sell glasses and their company name is I Wish. And they asked me to change my handle on social media before, and I asked them for money, and then they never responded. So
they should have been prepared to pay up.
I know. I was like, thanks, I Wish. Great quality products. And then
if you're not willing to drop some money for the handle, are you even a real company?
No, you're not. And now I have just been tagged in a bunch of pictures of young women in glasses, which makes me look like a fetishist, but I'm not. It's just an eyeglass thing. Sorry, everyone.
They should have sent you some glasses at least.
I know. The opportunities are all just lost.
They really blew it. Whatever you do not shop at I Wish. They are not sponsors of the show, not friends of the show, personally.
No. Unless I start selling art, in which case, please feel free to shop me, I Wish.
Yeah.
I don't know what art that would be.
Probably you're doing letters. Are you want to...
Oh, yeah. I'm preparing for the destruction of the internet, and I'm getting back into letter writing like I'm like a Civil War wife, or like I'm a pen pal with like a prisoner.
I hope this letter finds you well.
Mm-hmm. To my dearest friend across the longest ocean. Time has separated us, and distance as well, but my fondness for you grows daily, as does the dew on the leaves. I don't know, something like that, it's fun. Yeah. So if you guys want a letter written to you, we have a bunch of sticky skeletons. I'll send you a letter and a sticky skeleton.
Yes. Also, sending out the sticky skeletons with the Baldwig records.
That's true.
You guys want to get on that bandwagon? So let us know. We could send letters too, and records. The records cost money. The letters are free. I mean,
priceless.
I guess
they're priceless, is what they are. That's what you were going to say. Invaluable.
Yeah. Well, and they still cost money because there's postage, but less money than a 12-inch record.
Yeah.
But yeah,
see how much postage is going to cost in the next year with the.
You know how much? Okay, I don't think I didn't talk about this. Somebody bought the Baldwig record.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Well, people have bought it, but most of them have been in America. Somebody in Canada bought the Baldwin record, okay? And now this is a little bit of oversight on our part, me and also the record label that has put it out, Rosa Blanca Records. So, okay, we talked about it and we're like, okay, we'll just charge $20 plus $5 shipping. But we did the same thing for Canada. So $25 all in, right? I went down to the post office and I shipped the record that this person paid $25 for. And they told me, okay, you're good to go. That'll be $26. So I'm a little in the red.
It's true. It's true. But, I mean, now, you know, I say at least get one copy of your record into Canada before they shut their borders entirely to all U.S. products. And so now it'll just spread like wildfire.
I couldn't believe it. It's almost too perfect.
Yeah.
$26.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just enough to be like, you are losing money on this. You're not just giving away free records.
Yeah.
You are paying this guy
to take your record. Annie said, on the upside, it'll be cheaper when they become the 51st state.
Yeah.
I saw
Can
also,
we become the 51st Canadian Providence? How many do they have? I don't know how many they have.
I think they have 11.
7.
Yeah, we'd be the 11th province.
Yeah.
Province. What did I say? Providence?
Yeah, Providence.
I don't know anything about Canada. I knew they weren't called states, though.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw today that another Republican introduced a bill to start circulating a $250 bill that has Donald Trump's face on it.
Why? Nobody's even going to have that much money.
It'll just be Donald Trump. He'll be like, if my face is on it, that implies ownership over this bill. This is mine.
No thanks.
Gets his grubby little fingies onto it.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Do you think that the bill would be orange? It wouldn't be a green bill anymore. It'd be orange.
Cheeto fingerprints all over it.
Oh, well.
I guess it could be gold. For piss. Right? Doesn't he like getting peed on? Is that?
I have never
likes
heard
feet.
that.
He likes feet and he likes
You see that
pee.
video
I thought I heard he
circulating
likes
of him
pee.
sucking on...
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah. Yep. Whoever at
Talking
HUD.
about dodging, I mean dodging.
That was an AI video of him
Yeah.
sucking
I don't know.
on-
I've seen that
Elon's
video
toes.
before. I think it's
Elon's
real.
toes.
I think it's real. I think it's real.
Definitely real. Definitely real.
I heard it's real. And there's no more fact checking, so who's to say?
Who's to say it's not?
Yeah.
I heard
think
it was real.
That's what he does, like on his tours. Is it's just 2 hours of him sucking on Elon's toes.
Make
Like
America
little
feed
pigs in a
again.
blanket. Ugh. Make America feed again.
Pigs in a blanket.
Very funny. Very funny.
Now you know why you go to the White House and it smells like corn chips.
Oh, that's so gross. Well, Anthony, I can't believe it's been 4 years.
It's been 4 years doing
Of
this
fun stuff.
silly program.
And I will say, I will miss it. I also look forward to whatever it is that we decide to do next, which hopefully has a little bit of structure, like just a little bit of structure. Just because it would be nice to know what we're talking about beforehand. But This is so great. It's always a really enjoyable time to just get to be silly with you in front of other people, because I don't think people believe me when I say that you and I are funny, because they see us out and they're like, you guys don't like being out. Why are you guys out? And I'm like, we're funny, okay?
You gotta be home with us. We're home.
You have to watch us. You gotta watch us like we're on TV, but also we're at home, okay? Trust me, just trust me. And I really appreciate you and all of the work that you've put into the last 4 years, and just showing up every single week, especially when I couldn't because of whatever number of ailments ailed me at the time. So
yeah, but when you have been here, you've done all the work. You've carried this show for 4 years.
No.
You're the likable one.
Oh, that's not true. Everybody likes you.
You talked
Look
to
at
the
that
guests
hair.
when I couldn't.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
I was like, you got any shows coming up or anything?
They're like, you just asked me that. We just started this interview.
Oh yeah, of course. Anyway, got any shows coming up? Or
I will
you
say,
talk to them like a human being.
I know. I will say one of my favorite, and not because it was a particularly great interview, but one of my favorite memories of the show is when we interviewed the guy who was like an expert on crypto.
Oh my
and
God.
I was trying to ask him about crypto, and he was talking circles around me, but he was talking about what a great investment crypto was. And then literally the next day, the market crashed for cryptocurrency. That was a fun series of events for me.
That was pretty. Also, I'm pretty sure we were being kind of dicks to him.
Were we?
I was kind of roasting him a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't being genuine. I'm not a crypto guy, so I was kind of talking down to him a little bit.
Well, yeah.
I don't think he even noticed.
Being a little facetious? No.
No, who would have
not
thought?
you.
But those crypto bros, they're so full of themselves. They don't even know. They don't realize.
Well, that guy's probably firing me from my job tomorrow. So
he now has access to everybody's social security numbers and tax information.
Yep.
And he just he bet it all on Doge, I guess. Is that what they do? How does crypto work?
It's all on black. Yeah.
Put it on black.
That's exactly how it works. I'm pretty sure. But this has been wonderful, and I look forward to whatever the next step is for us, and I hope all of our audience joins us, whatever that is, or at least checks it out. And maybe they're
Check it out.
I don't know, this is not for me. And then I say,
it'll be for you. It'll be for everybody.
I say, just stick around for the next 4 years. We'll figure out something that you can latch onto. Don't you worry.
And then in the meantime, while we're regrouping, I'll just be here playing dumb songs on Tuesdays.
That's what we need. Everybody needs a dumb song right now because a hard time.
So I guess I need to figure out what it's going to be like next week. But I don't know. Find out. Let's find out together what next week will be like.
Not me. I won't be there.
You won't have any. I'll tell you about it when it's over. But,
people will see me because I'll be knocking on the door. I'll be like, "Hey, are you on right now? Can you keep it down?" It's a little bit loud. I'm trying to sleep. Yeah, I'll just knock.
Oh, you'll tell me. Getting a noise complaint, and it's you.
And it'll be when you're doing your noise sets. And I'll be like, nobody likes that. You hate anything when I'm like, I got a new. I love it. It's like how, like if you're really, really good at playing an instrument or really, really bad at playing an instrument, you could do that. Like it can sound like it's like both of those things at the same time. Yeah. Yeah. Like I know it takes a lot of talent for you to do what you do, but also I think maybe I could do that.
You could. I'm just slamming random things. I call that butt rock in E minor. Anyway, yeah, you hate that.
I don't love it.
yeah. So I don't know. That'll be what I do next week, I guess. But it's been fun. But also, we do this. We don't need the cameras. This is like just what it's like anyway. We're gonna sign off, and then I'm gonna go in the other room, and it's gonna be just like this.
Do this some
It's
more.
gonna be just this. Except they won't be watching it.
I know, but like if a tree falls in the woods and nobody hears it, is
I
it really
know.
that funny? I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah.
It's not. It wasn't streamed on Twitch and YouTube, and
I know. Our
whatever
existence is not
else.
validated by
Yeah.
somebody else.
It's
laughing.
not content. We need it to be content. Can we have our conversations be content on the internet?
Oh, I like that we figured that out on our last show together.
Yeah. Go ahead and Venmo at Digital Slumber Party. That's probably the last time I'll say that. Actually, no, I'll say it again. Go ahead, Venmo at Digital Slumber Party. And I guess that's it. Thanks
That's it.
for doing this show with me for 4 years.
You're welcome. Thank you for doing this show with me and also without me for 4 years. And thank you to all of our audience. We love you guys very much. It's always been a fun experience to just hang out, navigate some of the interesting comments, mostly from Jinda about penis stuff.
We didn't get
And-
Jinda tonight, did we?
We haven't. I don't think Jinda did a penis one tonight, but I'm sure it's coming right now. And yeah, it's just been really nice meeting people, making friends through this, and seeing people just grow and do their own thing. So continue to follow each other and support each other. And thanks to Jay and Annie and Comedy Hub, who have been incredible and the most supportive team and production people anybody could ever hope to find. And yeah, I'm gonna get like a little emotional, but this has been great, and I just have such fun feelings about all of this.
Well, what else is there to say? I guess thanks for everything, and good night. This has been Digital Slumber Party. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
End transmission.
Ooh.
Just in case we're still going.
I was about to turn it off, but then you kept going.
I'll do a live fade out.
Okay.
Just gets quiet. Good night, everybody. We love
Good
you.
night. We love you.
My testicles. Where are my testicles?
I